Hi everyone, today I'm doing something a little bit different with more of a goal setting / catch up on my save video, as well as an option for how you guys see a brand new series that's going to come out in 2026. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss it when I let out more videos in the series. So first things first, let's start off with a brief recap. So for anyone that didn't watch my Joja Mart Run series here on the channel, which I will have linked in the playlist card up above and in the description down below for anyone interested in watching it if they haven't already. But it was a pretty successful series and I completed most of the goals that I set for it. The problem is where I ended the series. So I ended the series by completing the Joja Mart route, which was purchasing the community center bundles using goals, instead of actually doing the community center. So that was the end of the Joja options in my playthrough, but I of course discovered that you could purchase golden walnuts from Joja Mart / Morris, and even perfection waivers from Fizz / Joja Mart as well. And that opened up a whole new world of opportunities for this series. I also discovered a few other Joja options that I didn't know existed when I completed my original series, so all of those things are things that I would like to do in this new series. Which that also meant that I needed to finish up winter of my first year by cleaning everything up for spring year 2. I also married Haley during this run, which adds to the horror of this playthrough by quite a lot in my opinion, and you'll be seeing her around a lot during the footage and at any future point because I have yet to divorce her, which brings me to my next topic of discussion in this video, which is my goals for the new series. But before I can discuss any goals with you guys, I need your help to help me decide on something super important, which is how you all will see me achieve my goals. It could be a recurring series on the channel, or I could play it on stream and off camera, and eventually release one video in 100 days format to complete my goals. There are perks to each decision, so for the series you guys would see more footage, and get more active updates on how the process is going. And as a bonus, if we're being completely honest here, there is also more of a chance that you would see the end of the series before you would see one movie-like video. But as perks for the other video, you guys would only have to wait for one video to come out, rather than having to wait around for each individual video. The cons? A video in 100 days format might take longer because if I'm trying to complete all of my goals before I can finish recording for that video, it could take a lot longer than 100 days. Honestly, it could take about 200 days or even 300 days if something goes wrong and I'm being completely realistic. But with a series, you guys would get more constant updates. However, the con with that type of video format is you guys would have to wait for each and every update. And some of them might not even be that big of updates. They might be pretty short or unfulfilling episodes in you guys' opinion. But that is all up to you. Comment what you guys want to see down below, and no matter what you choose, long movie format or series format, I want you guys again to subscribe so you don't miss whenever I do release the video or videos of your choosing. On to the goals now. I have a few goals for this series, or depending on what you guys choose, video. The first goal, of course, is to redecorate my farm, farmhouse, and even extended Stardew Valley areas with more of a Joja theme that also helps me make more money. I think that just turning the community center into a Joja warehouse isn't really enough Joja theme for me. I want to make sure that this entire save really does scream Joja Mart Run, and I think I need to do a lot of redecoration to really get that vibe across. This playthrough is on the forest farm layout, so I'll have to get to planning with how to come up with a cute design, but I think it's definitely possible, and as you guys know, I love planning a good farm layout and decorating in any and all games, so that won't be a problem for me at all. My other goal, which might be a little bit obvious from earlier on in the video, and if you watch my original Joja Run series, you already know what this is, but I want to divorce Haley. Not only divorce her, but romance and marry her sister Emily. Why, you may ask? Emily's hair is blue, which fits with the Joja theme. Plus, I hate Haley, and divorcing her for her sister seems somewhat fitting. In addition to that, I also want to befriend Pam, Shane, Sam, and Jody, so minimum 4 hearts with all of them. Shane and Sam because they work at Joja Mart, and Pam and Jody because they shop there. Despite the fact that Jody is friends with Caroline, which I must say seems a little bit odd, like shouldn't you be supporting your best friend's husband's business a little bit more? But speaking of Shane, I need to be better friends with him as well because for my other goal, I want to get enough hearts with him to unlock the blue chickens because again, I'm trying to stay on theme with the Joja Mart run, and blue chickens, yeah, that fits the bill perfectly. That's also another one of my goals, is to have at least 4 blue chickens. I would love to have a coop full, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull that one off in time due to all of the coop upgrades. But if I can, I would love to have at least 12 blue chickens, but my minimum goal is 4. Another goal is that I also want to reach level 10 in every skill, because I don't think that I've done that yet, and also reach mastery in everything as well. That last one might actually be pretty hard, but I want Rocky, which is my alter ego character in this playthrough's name, to be able to prove himself as a professional Joja Mart farmer employee. If I can, I would also like to figure out a way to incorporate Joja more specifically into my money-making ventures, but I'm not really sure how to do that at the minute. If anyone has any suggestions for how to incorporate Joja specifically into my money-making ventures, or really any avenue of my playthrough, let me know because I'm about to start recording for it and I would be interested to know if there's a way to do that. My final goals is I would love to have at least 1 million gold left over and only be growing blue colored crops like ancient fruit, blueberries, powder melon, and etc. in my final farm layouts. I also haven't technically unlocked Ginger Island yet, so I will have to do that to start the new videos off. But I think that'll be pretty easy to do once I get started. As a bonus, I would like to have the house upgraded fully too and have 2 kids for like some bonus goals. But those are completely optional because I'm not sure that I can do all of that in one run. Just in case you've lost track though, here is a graphic of all of the goals that I want to accomplish that I made myself to help keep track of my progress throughout the series. Speaking of things I haven't done yet though, let me give you guys the final recap of what I accomplished in the 9 hours that I finished up Winter Year 1 in. So first of all, I should probably mention something that I did post the Joja Mart series, but before winter started, which was a small farm redesign. I have a video on it, and while I do love what I did with the place, especially the tree farm areas, I still think that there's a lot to be desired within the layout, which is why one of my goals is to fix it up even more. I'm going to need a lot more supplies than I had before because in that farm redesign video, I was working with what I had on hand in terms of actual supplies and even the recipes. Whereas now I'll have more time to get more supplies and recipes to decorate with. Plus, I discovered the addition of the Joja furniture catalog in the game, and in case you don't know, Concerned Ape added the Joja furniture catalog as well as a few others in the 1.6 update a while back. For me, that means I have a ton more options when it comes to decorations that are fully Joja themed, which is fantastic for this series. The Joja catalog cost 25,000 grams from Joja Mart, so I earned enough money during winter to buy it, that way I already have it for the upcoming video or series to complete my goals. Another thing that I wanted to accomplish before I started recording for the new series was reaching the bottom of the mines so that I can start doing Soul Caverns runs. I opened up the bus when I finished my original series, but so far it's been useless to me because I haven't actually been able to go to the Skull Caverns because I didn't have the key. This is the first time I've ever unlocked them before getting the key to actually unlock them, other than my very first save file, because normally I'm finished with the mines in spring of year 1. I guess in the save file I forgot about the mines, or I thought they weren't worth the time and effort for such little money. I honestly don't know for sure what I was thinking, but rest assured I fixed my previous mistake first thing. Even though it did take forever to do, because pretty much none of my tools are upgraded, something that isn't technically a goal for the series, but if I don't upgrade them right away, I might actually lose it. I've never been in year 2 without basically any upgrades to my tools before, and it's really scaring me, to be honest, because like, how am I supposed to water all of these crops without any sprinklers and only a copper watering can? Like, I've got to get at least a gold watering can, or I'm actually not going to be able to do anything for this playthrough. Well, that's all for today, but depending on how you guys want to see the series released, I could potentially see you all very soon into the new year with the first video of trying to achieve these goals. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day or week. Bye!